Okay, since it is officially in the burr months, September, yay. We're gonna make a little something with the spider. I'm gonna use my less resin UV resin, my favorite resin. And most of this video is gonna be sped up. I'm sure you can hear the rain. It's stormy here, so my picture quality probably not gonna be great today. But I haven't recorded in a while because I had an expo that I had on Sunday, and then I needed to rest a little bit after because I have chronic illness. I have fibromyalgia. And after something like an expo, I need to rest. I'm using less resin alcohol inks to color the resin. Now in the body of the spider, I'm not going to color that. I'm just going to put some clear resin because I'm going to be putting some crystal chips in it. I am going to be putting some, let's put some howlite and some amazonite because I want it to contrast with the orange and the red. Oh, not blue. That is a little piece of turquoise. I don't want the turquoise in there. I'm gonna get a little spoon because the tweezers are, the howlite is very polished, so hard to grab. And I got the crystal chips off of Amazon. I will put the link for everything I'm using down in my description box, like always, along with all my social links for my TikTok, my Insta, all that, because I do post different things on my different social media so that it doesn't get redundant. Alright, so there's the belly of the spider. Let's mix those up a little bit. And then I'm going to cure that while I work on the base that is going to go on. And I'm going to be doing the spider legs with some golden mica powder mixed in with whatever's left from the base. So I need my little, that one, this one. Now my tools look a little used because they are. If they still work, even if they look used, I don't replace them. I reuse everything until it's too broken that I can't fix it. So until the tip of this comes out, I will keep using it. Because I find on these, once the tip comes out, you can't really get it back in. If somebody knows how to get the tips of these back in, I'd really appreciate it. So the expo I did on Sunday, I show my work and sell my work at reptile expos because a lot of my work is animal based, as you've seen on my channel if you watch my content. However, I'm thinking of doing a website, which I'm doing anyways. I'm going to be setting up a website for next year to sell my content, to sell my, well, not my content, but my work, and branching out into other things. I enjoy making animal things, but it'd be kind of fun to branch out a little bit, I think. Anyways, there wasn't a lot of people there, so it wasn't like an extraordinary expo. I had a lot of good conversation. I enjoyed seeing the people, so that was fun. But I don't know. So I'm thinking I might start doing other events next year as well, which is also why I want to branch out into making other things. So here's where you come in. What would you like to see me make? Tell me down in the comments. What kind of things would you like to see me make besides animal things? Give me some ideas. Now I am planning on doing a crystal ball here shortly on the channel, so that should be interesting. I'm going to cure this and I will be right back. Okay, so because we're using UV resin, we don't want to add too much mica powder, and I'm just going to pour a little bit of the orange in here. And I'm only going to put just a little bit of the mica because you still want to make sure that the UV light will get through the resin, because otherwise the resin won't cure properly. So I'm going to mix this and we'll make sure that it's still translucent enough. And if it's not, then I'll add more of the orange, which I might do anyways because I need to do a base for that sun. Okay, I think I'm going to add a little bit more of the orange, but I like that color. Yeah, that's good. I think what I'm going to do, I wanted a little more yellow. So I'm going to pause and I'm going to find my yellow Let's Resin alcohol. Okay, I want to get, Let's Resin has a new box of alcohol inks. It's like a 64 pack of colors. I need that. I need that bad. They don't sponsor me at all. I just really love their products. I'm obsessed. All right. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. I might add just a little bit of this. Now, it's not Let's Resin. It's mother of pearl pearlizing powder. It'll lighten this just a little. And add a little bit of iridescence. I didn't add much, so it won't do much. It just adds a little bit of extra shimmer because I love a little shimmer. I also have a little bit of Pearl X, white pearl, that I'm going to add. Because why not? It's like things that shine. And then instead of adding some orange, I'm going to add a little bit more clear. Because looking at this, I'm going to need more resin than I thought to fill it. There. This will be nice and translucent. It's nice and shiny. So let's go ahead and fill this. And then I will be back after it's cured. Okay, while that is curing, I'm going to put a little bit of resin in here. Now the spider doesn't take much for the legs. I'm just going to take a little bit of this. Now it was originally the sinker white for Let's Resin, but I finished it, so I added a little bit of alcohol to it to thin it out, so I can just finish using the pigment. And I just want a little bit of turquoise. Because I want this to stick out on the sun. I don't want it to blend in. All right. Now with the spider legs, we're going to zoom in a little. You can see a little bit of my clear resin from the body into cat hair has already moved into the legs, which is exactly what I wanted. Because I'm just going to put resin on the body and let it move to the legs. I'll drop it in the ends here a little bit. This spider came in a set of Halloween molds I got a couple years ago. I don't know if it's still available. I got it from Amazon. It came with like a pumpkin, a skeleton hand, which I can never get to work right. A witch, a haunted house, a jack-o'-lantern, and an owl. If I can find it, I'll link it, but again, I don't know if it's still available. I got it several years ago. In my family, we're big into Halloween. Halloween is bigger than Christmas in my family. We keep Halloween stuff up all year. So I'm going to bring in some of this down to the other legs, and I'll be back after everything is cured for the unmolding. is attach her just like this. With some UV resin. There's no better glue to attach UV resin to UV resin than UV resin. Alright, then I'll cure them, I'll clean them up, and I'll be back. And there it is. I'm going to cure it a little bit more just to make sure everything is cured. And I filled the hole in the center, which secures the spider a little bit more. But there we go. I hope you have a good week. Please like, subscribe, hit all the buttons. Bye.